Hello, my class 10 students. You have finished with semester 1 exams 2021-22 today. And you may be wondering how many marks you will score. So here is the answer key with the solutions for your chemistry MCQ paper of semester 1. Your class 10 chemistry MCQ paper was supposed to have been solved in 1 hour including reading time. The analysis says that it was mostly an easy paper with questions from the periodic table somewhat confusing and also analytical chemistry. I feel that ICSE chemistry question paper will help you score good marks in the board exams. So, let us look at the answer key of the chemistry MCQ semester 1 paper. So, shall we begin? So, we have here semester 1 examination chemistry paper, that is science paper 2. Remember, the time allowed was 1 hour and it was for 40 marks. Your question number 1. In the periodic table, elements of period 3 are arranged in the increasing order of ionization potential as. Now we want increasing order of ionization potential. So across the period, remember ionization potential, it increases. So if you look at period 3, first thing you have to do is in front of your eyes, you must have this entire period 3 should be in front of you. And now you will have to go this way for increasing order of ionization potential. So if we start here, boron, nitrogen, this is your period 2. So you can't take this. Now argon, silicon, they are coming this way. So this is wrong order. So this is wrong. Then again SiArCl. SiArCl, again it is mixed order, this one also is not correct. MgSiSAr, MgSiSAr, going this way, this is the correct option. The molecular mass of butane is 58, which means it is molecular weight and its vapor density will be. Now molecular weight is 2 into vapor density. So your vapor density is going to be molecular weight upon 2. So 58 upon 2, which is 29. So this is the option. Identify one statement that holds true for electrolysis of molten lead bromide. Silvery gray metal deposits at anode. Now the metal will go at cathode, so this is wrong. Temperature is not maintained during the electrolysis. Now temperature has to be maintained to 380 degrees C. So it has to be maintained, so not maintained is wrong. Brown vapors of bromine are obtained at the anode. Now bromine is coming from Br1 minus after dissociation of this, and it will migrate to anode and it will lose one electron and it will become bromine, and bromine plus bromine will give us bromine vapors, which is true. They are saying which one is true, so this one is true. Electrolyte contains H ions along with Pb. No, it is molten, it is not aqueous, so this also is wrong. So the correct option is C. Question number 4. The tendency of an atom to attract shared pair of electrons to itself when forming a chemical bond is known as. Now this is the periodic table definition of electronegativity. So you must know your definitions by heart. Question number 5. Solid sodium chloride does not conduct electricity as. Now in solid state, remember the ions are not free. So that is because the strength of the bond is strong. That's why they are not free. So this weak is wrong. It contains free ions. No, the ions are not free. So this again is wrong. Does not contain any free ions is correct. It contains free ions as well as molecules. No, it does not have molecules. That will be for covalent compound. So here C is the correct option. Question 6. Elements A and B have electronic configuration 8 and 13 respectively. The chemical formula between A and B will be. Now for this, you must have the electronic configuration done in your mind or in your rough column or your rough work. 13 will be 2, 8 and 3. So this A is going to have 2 minus valency, and this one B is going to have, it's a metal, so it will be 3 plus valency. So we will have the metal written first, then the non-metal, and B is going to be 3 plus, A is going to be 2 minus. So by crisscross method, when you will write the formula, it will be B2A3. Where is B2A3? This one. This is the correct option, B. Question 7. Percentage of hydrogen in NaOH. Relative molecular mass is given as 40 and percentage of hydrogen. Now in our molecule, how many atoms of hydrogen are there? 1. Alright, so you are going to have the percentage of hydrogen. It's going to be the mass of hydrogen upon the mass of NaOH, which is 40 multiplied by 100%. So it will be 1 upon 40 multiplied by 100%. Cancel the zeros. So you will have 2.5%, and that is our answer. So our answer is this, which is the correct option. The salt formed by incomplete neutralization of an acid by base. Now, incomplete neutralization means that your acid must not be monobasic. It will be something like H2SO4 or it will be H3PO4. And incomplete neutralization means this hydrogen will get partially neutralized. So you will get something like NaHSO4. One H will be remaining still when the other H is replaced by Na. So that gives us the acid salt. So this is the option. So our option for question 8 is B. Question 9. The color of the precipitate formed after addition of small amount of NaOH to aqueous solution of ferric chloride. Now ferric chloride has Fe3 plus and its precipitate is reddish brown, so the option is C. The alkaline earth metals have the same. Now alkaline earth metals, which is question 10, it is your group 2A. Now in group 2A, you will have last valence shell having 2 electrons. So you will have 2, 2, you will have 2, 8, 2. These will be the configurations of the elements in group 2A. Now they have the same number of valence electrons. Can you see this? So this is true. Do they have same number of shells? No, the shells are increasing. Do they have the same metallic property? No, the metallic property will be increasing down the group. And ionization potential will be decreasing. So it will not be the same. So the correct option here is A. Question number 11. Which of the following compounds neither dissociate nor ionize in water? If they don't dissociate nor they ionize, which means they must be having only molecules. So which one of these will be molecules only? It will be a covalent compound. Now HCl is polar covalent compound. Sodium hydroxide is electrovalent. This also is electrovalent. So the correct option is carbon tetrachloride, which is organic in nature. It has only molecules. The table shows the electronic configuration of 4 elements W, X, Y, Z. Which pair of atoms will form a covalent compound? Now a covalent compound 2, 6 is oxygen, so it will form covalent compound with itself. 2, 8 this is a noble gas. This is not going to have any compound formed. Now this is 281. This is a metal. The metal cannot form a covalent compound because covalent compounds are formed between non-metals. Alright. Now 287. This is chlorine. Chlorine can form because it is Cl, single bond Cl. This will be O, double bond O. And this one and this one, the non-metals only can form covalent compounds. So it is W and Z. Where is W and Z? Two atoms of W. So which pair of atoms? So there will be two pairs of atoms of W. So yes, they can form. And two atoms of Z can form. Now they are saying two atoms of X. No, it's a noble gas. W and X with noble gas never, and Y and Z. Y and Z will form electrovalent or ionic compound. So the correct option is A. Question 13. Elements with atomic number 19 will, now all these options are there. You can answer this provided in your mind you have done this, the electronic configuration. Now this is going to be a metal and it's going to lose one electron. So when it loses one electron, it is going to get oxidized because loss of electron is oxidation. So does it accept an electron? No, it has to lose that electron. So this is wrong. Will it accept electron? No way. Now lose electron. Lose electron, get oxidized. This is correct. When it loses electron, it cannot get reduced. So C is the correct option here. Let us look at question 14. Which of the following has two sets of lone pair of electrons with them? Now ammonia has one lone pair. Methane does not have a lone pair. Water has two lone pair. Ammonium ion does not have two lone pairs. So the correct option is C. Question number 15. If the empirical mass of formula PQ2 is 10 and the relative molecular mass is 30, so we have molecular weight equal to 30 and the empirical formula weight is empirical mass means empirical formula weight, that is equal to 10. So your N is going to be molecular weight upon empirical formula weight means 30 upon 10, which is 3. So the molecular formula will be 3 times PQ2, which will be P3Q6. Which one is it? This one. So our correct option is D. Question number 16. Which one of them is a tribasic acid? Tribasic acid will have 3 atoms of hydrogen in its aqueous solution of the acid. So it will be C. If a solution of an electrolyte mixture has calcium ions, cupric ions, zinc ions, and magnesium ions, which of these ions would you see preferentially discharged at cathode? Now preferential discharge would be the one which are lower in EC series. Out of these, the lower one in the EC series is copper. So where is it? C. This is our correct option. Question 18. Which of the following ions will readily discharge at the anode during the electrolysis of acidulated water? Now acidulated water has only H1 plus and OH1 minus, and we have also, because sulfuric acid will be added to it for acidifying it, we will have these ions. Now out of these two anions, which one is lower in the EC series for anions? OH1 minus. So that is going to get discharged here. So the correct option is A. Question 19. The empirical formula of the compound is CH and its vapor density is 13. Now vapor density is 13 and the molecular formula we want. Now what is our empirical formula weight? Empirical formula weight is going to be 12 plus 1, which is 13. Now your N is equal to molecular weight upon empirical formula weight. Molecular formula is 2 into vapor density, that is 13. Empirical formula weight is 13. So you will get N equal to 2. So this will be multiplied by 2. So C2H2 is the correct option. So the correct option is B over here. Question 20. Aqueous solution of cupric chloride forms deep blue solution. Now deep blue solution is because of tetraamine complex compound. Amine means it must have NH3 group, which means it must be added with NH4OH. Where is it? Dropwise. Now sodium gone. You can't take that. Now this is ammonium hydroxide, this is ammonium hydroxide. Dropwise will not give you inky blue solution. It will give you pale blue precipitate. Excess of ammonium hydroxide is the correct option. Question 21. Which statement about conduction of electricity is correct? Electricity is conducted in aqueous solution by electrons. No, it will be because of ions. Electricity is conducted by a metal wire by ions. No, in the metal it will be with electrons. Electricity is conducted in a molten electrolyte by electrons. No, molten electrolyte it will be ions. Electricity is conducted in an acid solution by ions. Now acid solution is going to be strong electrolyte. It will have only ions. So this is the correct option. D is the correct option. Question 22. An element has low ionization potential. Now low ionization potential means it is going to lose electron easily. And so it is going to be forming a cation easily, which means it has to be metal. Let us look at these options. A. Okay. Question 23. Which electron arrangement for the outer shell electrons of a covalent compound is correct? Now HCl. H cannot have 3 electrons. H cannot have these many electrons. This is NH3. N is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hydrogen is, yes, this is the correct. This is N. N has 5 electrons in the outermost shell. So they have shown 1, 2, 3. They have forgotten to show this. Alright, so C is the correct option for question 23. Question 24. The product form when an acid react with a base. Acid with base gives salt and water. Where is our option here? So this is the correct option. Question 25. In the circuit below, the lamp lights up. What would X? Now substance X is the electrolyte. If it lights up, it is going to have presence of ions, which means it is either a strong electrolyte or it could be a weak electrolyte, but it cannot be a non-electrolyte. So alcohol in water will be organic compound. It will have only molecules, so not this. Solution of sodium chloride in water. Sodium chloride is a strong electrolyte. So this is our correct option, but let us see the other options. Sugar solution is again an organic compound. It will have only molecules, and solid potassium chloride will not have free ions. So the correct option is B. Question 26. Which of the following is a non-metallic cation? Non-metallic cation, this is a metal, this is a metal, this is a metal. Nitrogen, hydrogen are non-metals. So the correct option is B. Question 27. Type of bonding present in hydrogen chloride. Now hydrogen has 1 electron. Chlorine has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 valence electrons. And this electron pair gets pulled towards chlorine. So it is going to develop a polarity, and this hydrogen also will develop the opposite polarity, and therefore it will be a polar covalent bond. Oh, they just gave you covalent bond. They should have given polar covalent bond and non-polar covalent bond. But then you see the paper has been pretty easy so far, right? Question 28. The non-metallic properties of element from left to right. Now we go from metal to non-metal across the period from left to right. And so non-metallic character increases. Where is the option? Here it is. Okay, let us look at question 29. Aqueous solution that contains both ions and molecules. Both ions and molecules means it is a weak electrolyte. Now sulfuric acid is strong, nitric acid also strong, acetic acid is weak, hydrochloric acid also is strong. So the correct option is the organic acid, which is weak electrolyte. Question 30. The basic oxide, which is an alkali. Alkali means it is water soluble, so it will be either K2O or Na2O. So let us see, copper oxide is not going to dissolve. Sodium oxide will dissolve in water. Ferric oxide will not dissolve. Let us see the fourth option. So as of now it is B option. Let us look at the fourth option, zinc oxide. This also is not potassium or sodium. So the correct option is B. Question 31. The pH of a solution is 2, which means it is going to be a strong acid. Which is a strong acid? Here it is. So we have the correct option here. Question 32. The acidity of aluminium hydroxide. Now aluminium hydroxide looks like this. This should come immediately in front of your mind's eye. Now the acidity is the number of hydroxyl radicals per molecule. So we have 3 over here. So that will be your A option. Let us look at question 33. Hydracids are the acids which contain only hydrogen and another element which will be a non-metal. Now they are saying hydrogen and any metal, so you cannot take this. Hydrogen, non-metal, oxygen will be oxyacid, so you can't. Hydrogen and non-metal other than hydrogen, yes, this is the correct one. We can't have H2O. Okay, so C is the correct option. But let us see D option, what it is. Hydrogen and oxygen only means water. Now water is not the correct option. So hydracid will be this one, which is option C. 34. Oxidation reaction amongst the following. Oxidation means loss of electron. Where is loss of electron? I can see here. Everywhere is this is plus, plus, plus. But this one is minus. So the correct option is this. I think this is a very easy paper. Question 35. A student added excess of sodium hydroxide solution to each of the salt solution and an insoluble precipitate was observed. Now in sodium hydroxide only Zn, Al and Pb, these ones are going to give us soluble precipitate. So which is insoluble is which is not this. Now calcium nitrate does not give precipitate in NH4OH, but calcium nitrate, that is Ca2 plus, gives a milky white precipitate in sodium hydroxide. Now zinc I can't take because see, zinc gives soluble, so I can't take this. Pb I cannot take, lead I cannot take, and sodium is going to be, sodium nitrate will be added to sodium hydroxide. It's not going to give any precipitate because all sodium compounds are soluble, so we can't take this. So the correct option is calcium, which is A. 36. Which apparatus could be used to electroplate an iron nail with copper? Now iron nail with copper means your iron should be cathode and your copper should be the anode. Alright, now let us look at this. They have taken the nail, this is connected to, this is negative, so this is connected to the cathode and this is to the anode. So this is the correct option, but let us look at the remaining options. So A is the correct option. Let us look at B. Oh, the nail is an anode. No, nail should have been here. So this is wrong. Nail is at the cathode and this is at the anode, but it is iron sulfate solution. It should have copper in it. So this is also wrong. Let us look at D option. Aqueous iron 2 sulfate. Again, iron 2 sulfate. So this again is the wrong option. So the correct option was the first one, which was A. Let us come to question 37. Question 37. The table below shows electronic arrangement of 6 atoms A to F. So we have these given over here. With respect to the table, select the following. 2 atoms of the same group. The same group means they will have the same valence electrons. Where are the same valence electrons? Can you see that? C and D. So B is the correct option. Let us look at our second point. 2 noble gases. 2 noble gases will be having complete electronic configuration. Can you see this? B is helium and 288. This is argon. So it is B and E. Which is the option for the second one? Second one is B and E. So that is our option C. The atom which is most electronegative is going to be a non-metal, and will it be 2,6 or 2,5? It will be 2,6. So that will be C. Let us see what are the options. Most electronegative is C. Yes, so this is again C. And the atom which has the highest IP is helium. Now which was helium? With only 2 as the electronic configuration, and that was B. Let us check it out. Where is 2? Here it is, B. Alright, so the last one was B here. So our last option is B here, which was helium. This was C. And question 37 has the options B, then C, and C, and then B. Okay, so this was the answer key along with the solutions of your chemistry MCQ paper of semester 1. I hope all of you have done well. I hope this helped you in checking out where you went wrong, and I hope that you get a good result in this board exam. So now, in the meantime, SEM 2 is coming up with its own agenda. I want you to stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.